Hello, audience, and whoever might be lucky enough to listen to me or bored enough to listen to me. I am AJ with a last name that you won't be able to pronounce, so just say Metropolis or whatever you please. I'm just here on a random day coming back into the country, the USA, from traveling and studying abroad. Just here to discuss life, chill out, and actually do what normal people do because I am bored and I decided I'm just going to make a video talking all the way to midnight. Yeah, as I'm looking at the clock, it's only a couple of minutes left, maybe like 7, 8 minutes, and doing whatever. So, yada, yada, yada. What was I doing? Yeah, I'm just working a job, average 9 to 5, not average 9 to 5, more like a part time gig. That's what I've been doing. Saving up money, going to a different country, studying the language because I decided I was bored with the typical job setting, 9 to 5. Sure, I go in, I'm happy, and I'm able to help, do whatever I can. I'm definitely not a dickhead or a devil. I'm not here to punch you. I just do the work, help you out, save up the money in the funds, pay off student loans because I have a ton of student loans. Oh, yeah, and I gotta have a car payment because I damaged somebody's car, my mom's car, and I have to pay that back as well. So, a ton of money to pay back and a ton of money to save for myself over many months. So, just I can travel to any country and not be bored. I would like to have fun. So, in addition, I kind of have the nerdy aspect of me and I need to learn something from my experience. So, what I do, take the language of that country, and that is basically my souvenirs. Sure, there are souvenirs, these little handheld things that you could hold. There is no souvenir as awesome to me as what goes inside the mind, let alone what you experience with your own soul when you go into another country, not as an invader. Goodness, history so full of colonization and war, but I mean when you go into a country just as a fellow traveler. That's what I've been doing for almost a decade, and now I have finished a language goal which took so much hard work. I am ready to be here, just chilling out in the US of A, ready to get my life back started. Oh, yeah, and guess what? I have to pay up a lot of credit card debt from that traveling. It ain't cheap, including when you just don't, when you travel the world with just a little bit of money, just a couple of thousand, and that's it. And the stock market can be good and it can be bad, and it's risky. And you're tied in with that, trying to make money to fund your travels. Oh, yeah, and let's not forget the student loans and the car debt, which follow me wherever I go. That was a pain in the neck. But you know what? Some of these countries are much cheaper than here. So if I gotta pay a little house rent or hostel payments, at least it's a lot cheaper. And the food can be phenomenal. Just eating those mixtures of vegetables and rice and chicken and whatever have it. Stuff that is healthy, stuff that doesn't kill me on the inside and cause my stomach to ache. This is what I'm talking about. Some people say I'm living a dream at that point. I say I can be living the dream, but it comes at a cost of a couple thousand or so dollars. When you're just working a part-time job, that can mean a big deal. And when you're working no job and you're just traveling as a student, that could be a much bigger deal. So I see it's almost midnight, and I'm thinking about, well, what am I doing here in the state of California? Well, I just came here yesterday into the country. My suitcases are right beside me, kind of a mess, not even unpacked yet. Literally gonna have to wash these clothes and make sure everything is put in order. Clothes torn up, like ripped up, as if I were sort of Superman coming on this super spree of vacation and traveling and war and fighting, even though I'm not. Just ripped up clothes, and now I gotta sew them up and buy some new ones as soon as I can get a regular job or some source of income. That's what I'm saying. Other than that, I came here, I ate good food, and then I actually went out and ran around the park just to make sure that I am in shape. Okay, in reality, I'm gonna go into a second marathon. My first marathon, it was okay for most people. To me, kind of a nightmare because when you run in the winter in the cold, and your legs cramp up and your body tries to give up on you, it's not good. I have to get some revenge. I have to get a marathon part 2. Therefore, I need to practice some more and make sure my muscle memory is going to rise to the occasion, just like the movies of Hollywood. And I am going to slam this second marathon maybe under 4 hours if I can practice good enough. Oh yeah, what do I do in my spare time? I'd like to just write about my life. Maybe turn it into a book someday. Draw a couple of pictures. Maybe just walk around the neighborhood. I don't do crazy stuff like drugs and alcohol. So you're not going to see me doing all that irresponsible, crazy stuff. I'm already happy as I am, so I don't need any substitutes getting in my bloodstream and getting into my brain. Like, life is good. As long as I could work, cover all my debt and fees, I'm good. As long as there's food in the house, I'm awesome. As long as I can do a couple of push-ups, run and whatever, keep strong, I'm good. I don't have to be the Hulk. And I don't have to be Albert Einstein. I just have to be me and good and ready to rumble. So what do we have? Just a couple of hours now? Or sorry, not just a couple of hours, a couple of seconds, and then this day will transition into a new day. So technically, I am speaking on the very boundary line of great transformation. Something is going to happen when that clock ticks. 1, 2, 0, 0. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I just look in the sky. It looks dark to me. Maybe a couple of birds will sing and some wolves will howl. But that's not up to me to decide. That's up to the animals and nature and all the wonderful things. As long as we take care of this climate and conserve it and put in the right jobs that celebrate green energy and nurture the earth and respect it, I'm cool. Because if nature's not cool, I'm not cool. And if I'm not cool, well, you're probably not cool either, because we live on the same planet and we're going to basically burn or freeze or have another problem. So that's it. Yeah, I'm just detailing a couple of my spiritual beliefs here and there. Politics aside, economics aside, this world is a complex place. It's going to take more than a book and hours of reading for you to wrap your head around it. You actually got to think about this stuff and think complicated in a new way for a new earth and a new future. So thank you very much. It is now a new day. Maybe something happened in the sky. I don't know, but I will see you in another video. Bye.